Okay, it's February 2nd, 2011, and not only with signing day going on today, there is a basketball game down at Bartow Arena. Southern Miss Golden Eagles will be traveling to Birmingham to take on the UAB Blazers. And today we have Nick Taylor of Sports Times Network alongside Patrick McGee of the Hattiesburg American. How you guys doing today?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
Pretty well. Well, it's a big game, a big conference game. Southern Miss, always well coached under Larry Eustace. They come in 16-5 overall, 5-3 in the conference. UAB at 5-2, 15-5 in the conference. Patrick, talk about the Southern Miss team. It seems like they lose two, win two, lose two more, and then win two more. Talk about that and coming off the two-game winning streak.
Well, I mean, they haven't played their best yet in conference. They've really kind of got away a little bit from who they are. They played a little bit better defense against Tulane, but I mean, they're still, like I said, they're 16-5 right now. I mean, they're having a good season. They've had, Marshall game and the SMU game kind of stand out as games that really things went badly, and Memphis hit a late three-pointer against them, so they're really close to being about 6-2 in league right now, and kind of, with the, that Memphis game really came back to bite them. That's one that's really important in league play. That now they've got to really go to Memphis and win if they hope to really compete there at the top of the league. So, they're in the middle of a good season. They're trying to right the ship a little bit, but anytime you're 5-3 coming out of the first half, you can't complain too much. You're still in position right there with a lot of other teams that have 5 wins.
Well, Patrick, my question is kind of a two-part question. First of all, what's your impression of the UAB team in general as far as their roster and their potential to be a tournament team? And I guess as a follow-up to that, what's your general perception of Conference USA as a league, and how many tournament teams do you think they can get, and who would they be if you had to take a gander?
Well, I mean, UAB, is pretty much, they lose players every year, but always Coach Davis finds a way to replace them and always fill up, and fill in and take over the scoring role. They've been able to do, they've got players that have been able to step up around Aaron Johnson. Of course, he makes the show go. As far as being a tournament team right now, I think the league as a whole is much improved. I mean,
let's talk about the league with the coaches.